bought you
Hopefully.
she bought you clothes.
Insulted by that
She,
shit.
you know, took care of your Christmas. Well, not Charlamagne, because Charlamagne 7-day Adventist, but took care of your Christmas.
Damn 7-day Adventist. I'm a Jehovah's Witness.
That's what I meant, Jehovah's Witness. That's what I meant, Jehovah's Witness.
Damn 7-day
That's what I meant, Jehovah's Witness.
My mom was a Jehovah's Witness.
That's what I meant. My bad. I knew one of them didn't really F with Christmas, but you know, my mom got me Christmas and Easter and Valentine's Day cards, and you know, brought me to my games. Like my mom supported me. So if she, you know, had a bad judgment call on one thing, am I not gonna support my mom? I'm not gonna take care of her. I'm not gonna, you know, let her live the best life that she possibly can.
It'd be so.
All right, my fault, Stream.
Because I see both perspectives. You know, I understand where his mom was coming from. His mom, you know, is old school and probably didn't even know what the hell a screenplay was. So she wanted, you know, her son to focus on school, especially when she saw his grades slipping. So I don't even.
All right, let me get right.
Personal, but
I can't let this league get crazy.
Because that's your mom. So if your mom doesn't believe,
But you know what I'm saying? Oh.
That could have fueled him to become the Quentin
come on.
that we know now. And in his mind, he's like, why break her off when she didn't believe in me? So he said specifically, I'm not buying you a house and a Cadillac. That's how you can tell what era they grew up in. He said a house and a Cadillac. He didn't buy her a house and a Cadillac, but he helped her out with her taxes. So maybe he was just being very specific about, I know what I am going to do for you and what I'm not going to do when I get on it.
Nah, not me. All right, let's go to the phone line.
I would rather somebody help me with my taxes than buy me a house in the Cadillac.
I mean, you Quentin Tarantino, man. You worth what? $60-70 million? Yes, that's the least you pay for your mom's taxes. And the Cadillac and the vacation home and all that too.
But let's be clear, and this is why I hate this era that we live in, because we hear this one audio clip and then we form a whole opinion of this whole man's life and his relationship with his mother based off this one thing. If he paid her taxes, he's giving her money before a thing. Come on, man. If that's just common sense. If he paid her taxes and bailed her out with the IRS, he's helped her out with things before. He just ain't buying her that house and that cat.
He worth $120 million. But anyway, hello, who's this?
It's D.Y. from Aiken, man. What's going on?
D.Y., what are your thoughts on Quentin Tarantino, brother?
It's T.Y. Man, I really agree with him. At the end of the day, you know, that's hurtful for you to have somebody, especially the mom, to tell you basically ain't good enough. Or, you know, that's what sickness for.
Come on, Russ.
You know, I would agree with him. I wouldn't give my mom no money either.
Oh, he tripping.
You made it, and you got money, and then it's like, she look you in your face and be like, nah, well, this is over. Like, that's crazy.
Okay. All right. Thank you, bro. Hello, who's this?
There's Murray.
Murray, what's up, brother? What's going on? What are your thoughts?
Basically, I feel like vanilla people are a little different. My mom, she didn't support my art when I was a kid, but if I made a penny off of it, she was gonna get it.
Okay, why is that?
But you know, he's an artist. He's gonna buy his work. That's his right. You know, it's what it is.
Okay.
But he said he would give her money even though she didn't support, so that's interesting.
Yeah, that's a little different. Hello, who's this?
This is Kiara.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
What are your thoughts? Would you support your mom if she discouraged you?
Honestly, no. I feel like I would support on this one. I couldn't cheat on this one. I just feel like, honestly, like, we have to stop with this whole notion that because they're your parents, we're supposed to support them.
Oh, man. She tripping.
So, no.
Word.
It's a no for her, dog.
Some people are just toxic. And sometimes those toxic people are your parents. Like, you can't help, you know, who you're born to.
Yeah, but we all know that, you know, there's no instruction manual when it comes to raising kids, and a lot of parents do their damn best. And if you can't be mad at if you are, you know, your parents want you to do better. Like, my son plays football. Not that I don't encourage him to play football, but I also say, yo, make sure you do something else. Life is not all about football. He could take that as, my dad doesn't support me like that. But I just want him to be okay if anything happens, that, you know, if he gets injured, that football might not be his career.
Well, clearly, you know, this hurt him, and if they haven't had a conversation about that, and she hasn't come to terms with the fact that what she did affected him deeply, and that she was wrong, then maybe that's what's
Oh, I tried to sneak that in there.
Wrong. Like, sometimes that's all he probably needs to be free. All he needs to hear is his mama say, I was wrong, you was right, I'm proud of you. That's it, and that would free him. But also, y'all keep acting like he's never done nothing for his mom. He's not buying his mom that house and that caddy truck, but he bailed her out of her situation with the IRS. Like, come on, man.
800-585-1051. What are your thoughts? We're talking Quentin Tarantino, and this is what he said.
You know, she said, by the way, this little writing career, all right, with the finger quotes, this little writing career that you're doing, that is over. And no, she just meant don't do it in class, all right, when you're supposed to be doing something else. And when she said that to me, in that sarcastic way, I was in my head, I go, when I become a successful writer, you will never see penny one from my success.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Call me. And your opinions to the Breakfast Club topic. Come on. 800-585-1051.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Jay, Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, we're talking about Quentin Tarantino. He was talking about his mom and not necessarily buying her some of the things that maybe she wants.
Did you stick to that? Yeah. I helped her out of the jam with the IRS, but no house, no Cadillac.
She's still alive?
She's still alive.
Oh, buy her a house.
No, man, that was the air quotes.
Well, that's how he drove you to prove it, man. It's time to do the house.
There are consequences for your words.
That's the house. So I had...
As you deal with your children, remember, there are consequences for your sarcastic tone.
So we asking, what are your thoughts? 800-585-1051. Hello, who's this?
Michelle, good morning.
Michelle, good morning.
Michelle.
And what are your thoughts on Quentin Tarantino?
Well, I think we need to know a little bit more background on what their relationship actually was. Because if she was a good parent and that's all that he's holding against her, then he needs to be ashamed of himself. But if she wasn't supporting him in no aspect, then, you know, at that point it is what it is.
Okay. All right.
Traveling.
Hello, who's this?
Hi, good morning. My name's Abdul.
Hey, Abdul, good morning.
What's up, Envy? What's up, Charlamagne? What's up, Angela?
What up?
What are your thoughts, brother?
So I really think that we're only looking at a 30-second synapse of a man's life, so it's kind of hard to evaluate everything and maybe some of the trauma that he's been through throughout childhood and things like that to get a full grasp of why he wouldn't want to support his mother or help his mother in the future. You know what I mean?
By the way, he did help her with her taxes. He did help her for her IRS thing. That lets me know he's been there for his mother before financially. He's just not buying her the house and the caddy truck.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? I don't think that we don't know the whole story, so I don't know if she even asked any of those things. You know, we're just hearing he's not going to spoil his mother. That's kind of what we're hearing. But we know these the baseline things like getting her out of that IRS situation, things like that. And again, it's his life, you know, and I'm sure he covers his bases. And as long as he's happy, she's happy. That's all that matters.
All right, thank you, man. Hello, who's this?
Yo, this Ant.
Ant, what's up? Talk to me. What are your thoughts?
Man, I think he's throwing his mama bald as hell, man. my mama used to beat my butt, and I feel about my mama. Houses, cars, all that if I was just like that.
Right. Yeah. It's hard to fathom when you feel this, you know, when you have your own personal attachments to what you would do, so.
Right, yeah. But, how y'all doing?
Hey. What's up, man? How you doing?
How are you, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Y'all hiring?
Just kicking it.
I can work from home, man.
What? How you gonna work from home?
I can call in every day.
Nah, we good. Thank you, King.
Call in every day. That's your job.
What's the moral of the story, guys?
The moral of the story is Quentin Tarantino definitely needs to heal his inner child. He's traumatized, and his mom probably just needs to tell him, I was wrong, you're successful, I'm proud of you. And that's it. But this notion that just because people are your parents, you have to be there for them, no. I love my parents, and I will always be there for my parents, but I'm not Quentin Tarantino. I don't know his experiences. I don't know what his life was like for him to really come to that conclusion, but I can't, you know, base how he treats his mom off a 30-second clip.
All right, now we got rumors on the way.
Yes, R. Kelly's trial is about to begin, and jury selection started yesterday and continues today. We'll tell you what's going on so far, and herpes is involved.
What? All right, we'll get into that next. It's the Breakfast Club Galore. I just want to let you guys know out there that Angela Yee loves Detroit. She puts me on to more Detroit rappers and things going on in Detroit than anybody else. She put me on to a new Asian rapper. What's his name?
I was just showing you Eastside Egg Roll.
Eastside Egg Roll out of Detroit. Asian rapper. Check him out when you get a minute.
And I just want to say that Nick, who does all of our camera work, went and got his hair done the same way as mine just now. It's ridiculous.
My goodness.
He asked for I have 2 buns in my hair. He asked for the 2-bun situation.
My goodness. All right. Well, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk all Kelly.
She's spilling the tea. This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on the Breakfast Club.
So, jury selection for R. Kelly's sex trafficking trial started yesterday in federal court in Brooklyn. And the lawyers asked the judges to dismiss charges related to him giving herpes to some of his accusers. So, according to his attorneys, they said that he should not have been charged with breaking New York law when he was accused of giving 2 of his accusers herpes. They said that the relevant law says that only transmitting an acute bacterial venereal disease like syphilis or gonorrhea would be considered a misdemeanor, but that giving someone viral diseases like herpes would not. So they have several days to respond to that motion before making a decision on it.
You should definitely get time for that. I think anybody that has an STD and knows that they have an STD and spreads it, yes, they should definitely get some.
Yeah, I agree. R. Kelly gotta go down. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, jury selection is going to continue today. So, and that actually it's about to start again in a half an hour. The judge did question 38 jurors yesterday. 13 were dismissed based on their answers to some questions. The court is looking to narrow down that pool to 40 before the attorneys begin using their challenges.
Okay.
All right, now let's discuss. There's going to be a benefit marking the 20th anniversary of 9/11. It's called New York City Still Rising After 20 Years, a comedy celebration. And this show will benefit 9/11 charities. It'll take place on September 12th. And it's also going to feature Pete Davidson and Jon Stewart, who put this together. And in addition to that, Dave Chappelle is performing, Bill Burr, Wanda Sykes, Colin Quinn, Jay Farrell, Jimmy Fallon, John Mulaney, Michael Che, Amy Schumer, plus others.
Wow. So it's been 20 years, huh?
Yeah, it'll be 20 years.
Wow, you remember where you were 20 years ago?
Yes, I was at home actually, and when the first tower was hit, it was actually the Jizza who called me like, yo, do you see what's going on the news? And I turned on the news, and then the second plane hit, and I thought it wasn't real at the time.
Yeah, I was in Gia's mom's basement. We were living in the basement, and I remember Madison was about to be born, and we was putting together her crib when the first one hit. My dad called me and was like, we got to go to the city and pick up your mom. And we jetted to the city to pick up moms.
All right. So again, that is going to be happening on September 12th. And the tickets actually go on sale tomorrow, starting at 12 p.m. Eastern. You have to have proof of a full COVID-19 vaccination in order to be able to go.
Okay.
Kobe Bryant, his signed NBA debut sneakers have hit the auction block, and they could get $500,000. That's what people think this might go for. Bidding does start for that tomorrow as well. And Sweetie Meal arrives at McDonald's on Monday for a limited time, so you can get some Sweetie and sour sauce, and you can get her collaboration as well. So make sure y'all get that. Remember, Travis Scott, all that stuff sold out so quickly. J Balvin did something as well. So it's a limited edition celebrity meal. It includes a Big Mac, 4-piece chicken McNuggets, medium fries, medium Sprite, tangy barbecue sauce, and the Sweetie and sour sauce.
Okay.
All right, so actually it's here. It's here.
You said today, yeah, I seen it in some McDonald's doing some press.
All right, now Meek Mill has some new music out, and he has a video as well. It's called War Stories. We haven't heard any new Meek Mill music in a minute, I feel like, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there is this rumor, and I don't know if they're trolling us or this is true, but people are speculating that Young Miami and Diddy are dating. Now, there was a picture that was a post and delete where she was sitting on his lap, and then she posted this. I haven't been alive in a while, you guys. Like, I feel like a new woman. I want to tell the world is you I'm loving. I got a secret that's in my heart. I want to tell the world that I'm loving you, babe. Now, listen, Diddy's working on some new music, so this could just be something that is like, okay, let's fall for this one. But Diddy posted this.
Enjoy the summer. It's gonna be a cuffing winter. Cuffing season. It's my season.
All right.
How old is she? She's what, 24, 25? I think Diddy's what, 49, 50?
I don't know.
They look happy with each other. Every time I see them with each other, they look happy.
It's real.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they could just be, Diddy could be helping out with her career, but every time I see them together, they're smiling, laughing, and they look happy.
All right, well, that is your rumor reports.
And at the end of the day, that's what all it's about, right? Being happy.
Right. I'm just saying, I know he's working on an album, so I don't know if it's for that or what.
Yeah, rest in peace, Chucky Thompson. Again, Chucky, I think he was doing some work on Diddy's album, too, so rest in peace to producer extraordinaire Chucky Thompson. Was pivotal in Mary J. Blige's career, Notorious B.I.G.'s career, and a whole lot of artists, so definitely rest in peace, all right? Now, when we come back, we got the People's Choice Mix. Get your request in 800-585-1051. Revolt. We'll see you tomorrow. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Hey, what up, y'all? It's DJ Envy. And our friends at Samsung have something big brewing over there. And I think it has to do with the new Samsung Galaxy. They keep saying, are you ready for this life? Not sure what it means? But come August 11th, we're all gonna find out. Learn more at Samsung.com/reserve. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. I got 4 days left to my Atlantic City Carchella, so if you're heading out there, we're going to have a great time this weekend, from celebrity cars, exotic cars, food trucks, face painters, amusement rides, carnival rides, monster trucks. NASCAR will be in there with their pit crew, and so many different cars. So
it feels like this approached really quickly for some reason.
It got there really quickly. Doing outside events, you just keep your eye on the weather at all times. So, like, I can tell you everything about the weather. There's a 30% chance of raining. The weather's supposed to start raining, drizzling at about 6. It's supposed to end at 8, and then it's supposed to be nice. But you just never know. But it looks like it's going to be a nice day in the daytime, 89 degrees, so not too hot. So I'm excited.
Well, I'm not going to bring my car then. I don't want it to get wet.
Oh, that's the reason you don't want to bring your car?
Yeah.
Get out of here. But it's going to be a nice day, so I can't wait to see you guys. All right, so when we come back, positive notice, the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club.
Yes, we are. And make sure y'all tune into my Facebook audio room tonight at 6 p.m. We'll be talking about this hair business. I have a hair store in Detroit. It's called Private Label. I'll be discussing with my partner. He has multiple locations that he's opened. And also he has options for everybody that wants to be an entrepreneur, sell your own hair and your own products. He can help you with that. And then my girl, Miss Jessie, from Miss Jessie's Miko, she started Miss Jessie's, and that hair line has definitely been around and been consistent for such a long time. And so we'll just be discussing the business of hair.
All right. And Charlamagne, you got a positive note?
Yeah, first of all, I want to tell everybody thank you for purchasing Shallow Waters by Anita Kopax. Okay, if you have not gone to do that, go do that. It's a fictional book about the Yoruba deity of the sea, Yemiya. Okay, so make sure you go out there and grab Shallow Waters. And my positive note is simply this, man. It comes from the great Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela once said, "There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living."
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Hear the voices of the streets of West Oakland, California come alive on The Lower Bottoms, a full cast scripted podcast. You'll hear a darkly comic tale about the people of this quickly gentrifying neighborhood.
The Lower Bottoms, being a small neighborhood, often lends itself to serendipitous encounters between friends, acquaintances, and adversaries.
With an all-star cast featuring Ryan Destiny, Kelsey Grammer, and more. Listen to The Lower Bottoms on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
For decades, this area has been a hotbed for paranormal sightings.
This is a strange place, this part of the country.
Dad, where are you? Something about it just doesn't feel right.
iHeartRadio and Grim and Mild presents Bridgewater, starring Misha Collins, Melissa Ponzio, and Nathan Fillion. Created by Aaron Mankey and written by Lauren Shippen. Listen to Bridgewater now on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts. And learn more at grimandmild.com/Bridgewater.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl B Simone, and I know you've tuned into the show on TV for past numerous years, Wildin' Out, where we are roasting each other, going head to head with the bars and the jokes. But now the women of Wildin' Out have a podcast. I got my co-host next to me, Pretty D.
On this series, we sit down with some cast members like Kong Clips, and you know they gonna come and chill with us. We got the man himself, Nick Cannon, and we gonna talk about what really matters to us,
like being a woman in stand-up, cancel culture,
getting pronouns right, and being prepared for your shot.
Please listen, download, enjoy our podcast on iHeartRadio app. Listen now, it's out now. Yeah. And if they don't listen, what we gonna do?
We gonna beat them up.
No.
We gonna scratch their car. We gonna hack their Instagram.
Ooh.
We gonna do all that. But y'all better tune in, honey, because it's the Women of Wildin' Out podcast, and it's going down.
Well, she might do that, but I ain't gonna do that because I can't fight. But you my friend, so I'm gonna have your back.
iHeartRadio app. Let's go.
It's midnight on the Oakland side of Telegraph Avenue. We're city known to most outsiders as the cesspool of crime. It doesn't look very dangerous. Quiet, empty, almost peaceful.
Help me, please, help! Please open the door, please!
Yep, here it is. This is Oakland. This is home.
What's wrong? He's just opened the fucking door. He's trying to kill me. Don't do it. He's gonna kill us. Just drive. Don't move. Who the hell is behind us? Damn, those headlights are bright. That's the motherfucker I'm talking about.
Is she your daughter?
Hey, mama, watch out. Hey, bitch, don't worry about all that shit. Get my motherfucking property out the backseat of your motherfucking car.
The Lower Bottoms, being a small neighborhood, often lends itself to serendipitous encounters between friends, acquaintances,